Hey there guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Less Than Average Gaming. I've got something a little bit different for you guys today, and as you can probably tell by the title, I'm going to be sharing some tips with you about how to grow on YouTube. I recognize how that might sound coming from someone with about 200 subscribers, but hear me out. I've only been doing this for about 9 months, but I've learned some pretty interesting things about how YouTube works, and how if you want something like a YouTube channel to work, you've really got to put the effort in. This is essentially going to coincide with my Feedback Friday series, where I take a look at a video or two of yours and give you some tips on how you can improve. Here, I'm just going to be providing some general tips. I've put some pretty generic Rocket League gameplay in the background, so feel free to watch that if you're interested. Anyway, let's get in some of the things that I've learned. But before we get into my tips, you've got to understand, you can do YouTube the hard, correct way, or you can do it the easy, spammy way. Doing YouTube properly is going to take up an immense amount of your time. You'll pour hours and hours into making your videos look right, sound right, and be edited in such a way that makes people really want to watch them. You'll put even more time into coming up with clever series titles, playlist names, and designing quality thumbnails, and what do you end up with after a few weeks? Probably less than about 10 subscribers and about the same amount of views. But nothing worth doing is ever easy. Sure, you can spam literally hundreds of people and end up with hundreds of subscribers in a week or whatever, but don't be fucking Johnny Knobhead who has about 1,500 subscribers with like 200 views. It's just a bad look. If you intend on taking YouTube seriously, it's going to take up hours and days of your time, but it's seriously fun once you get into it. Anyway, firstly, you've got to find your niche. If you want people to watch and enjoy your videos, you've really got to enjoy the content you put into them. For example, there's no point in doing exclusively Minecraft videos if you hate Minecraft. That's pretty simple. In my case, I love playing video games. That's pretty obvious if you've seen any of my videos, but it seems these days every man and his dog has a video game channel. That's where you have to set yourself apart. I particularly enjoy doing first impression style content. Taking a look at games that I've never played before can often lead me to creating longer series of that particular game. But I've also started incorporating some of my friends into my videos. It helps create a more friendly, casual dynamic that I'll elaborate on later. Your niche can be literally anything you're interested in. If you want to make videos about how to make interesting looking plants or whatever, go ahead. YouTube's slogan is broadcast yourself, so go ahead and make videos about whatever you're interested in. Don't do YouTube if you're only in it for the money. If you're after all that sweet YouTube money, you're doing YouTube for the wrong reasons. And besides, in the beginning, the money from YouTube is actually pretty bad. So if you're doing it for the money, you could easily find loads more career options that offer more money. You might see PewDiePie and the other big YouTubers going out and buying Lamborghinis or whatever, but that's not going to be you straight away. That's hardly anyone. Those guys have put years into their channels and basically deserve everything they have based on the amount of effort they've put into it. Your reason for doing YouTube can be pretty much whatever you want it to be. The love of creating, making people laugh, providing people with dank memes or facts or whatever, but it shouldn't be about the money. I've only discovered my reason for doing YouTube recently. I'll admit at the start I had no idea why I was doing it, but now I've come to realize I really enjoy the thought of the process that goes into editing each video. Finding an appropriate song that goes for a particular moment in a game, or putting dank memes to try and make people laugh. Comedic timing is something that I'd say I'm pretty good at in real life, and I'm trying to express that more in my videos. So again, find a reason for making YouTube videos that isn't about the money. Be consistent. The one and done approach doesn't really work on YouTube. There are always exceptions, but you're very unlikely to create a viral video that gets millions of views, and I'm talking like Gangnam Style viral. Your best bet at growing on YouTube will come from consistency. Uploading in a schedule will get you the best results, as people will consistently be coming back to your channel to watch your new video. If your audience comes to expect a new video every Tuesday, then they'll look forward to Tuesdays. When you upload a new video, those who have subscribed to your channel will receive a notification, which helps trigger new views and helps introduce new subscribers to your channel through the increased traffic. Comment on other users' channels. Very few people are just going to stumble onto your freshly uploaded video. If you want to see real growth, you'll have to get your name out there. Start by commenting on people's videos. They might check out your channel based simply on you commenting on their stuff. Progress this further by targeting users who are already online by searching for recently uploaded videos, and if you like them, leave a comment or leave some helpful feedback. This will help both their channel and yours, as I mentioned before. But don't spam people. People love to be noticed, and if you actually take the time to watch someone's video, provide them with some quality feedback. Don't just comment, oh hey, I liked your video, can you check out my latest upload? It doesn't really work like that most of the time. Try being constructive. Comment on their commentary, their camera quality, or something similar. Leave a comment that actually allows them to improve their channel rather than just spamming away. You'd be far more likely to check out someone else's channel if they left you a useful piece of feedback and advice rather than just a copy-pasted message. This is probably one of the best ways to grow on YouTube. You'll actually have people that are interested in your content, plus they'll think you're a pretty good person if you're trying to help them. But also, don't sub for sub. It doesn't really get anyone anywhere. Make quality content and consistently improve. This one seems obvious, but it's probably one of the most significant points in this list. It might seem okay to just churn out videos and upload them, but if people aren't actually enjoying what they're seeing, they aren't going to stick around. Take inspiration from other YouTubers. Don't copy them, but if you particularly enjoy another popular YouTuber's editing style, try and recreate it with your own personal twist. Just try and consistently improve your content, and slowly over time you'll notice an increase in traffic on your channel. For example, if you start to pull in a decent audience but people are constantly saying that your microphone isn't up to quality, consider purchasing some better quality equipment. A new microphone can make the world of difference to your content. I know this for a fact. I've got some pretty crappy headset mic, which is rather crackly, to having a pretty decent setup with a boom arm and everything. So slowly try and improve on what you're working with, and like I said, you'll notice an increase in the amount of people coming to your channel and liking your content. Try and make your content into something that you would enjoy watching. If you get a laugh out of your content or you really enjoy your videos, fair chance someone else probably will too. This might seem a little bit scary at first, but collaborate with people, not just other YouTubers, but your friends too. It's pretty common knowledge that collaborating with other YouTubers is a really good way to increase traffic to your content. This process will help both of you. Some of your viewers will check out their channel, and some of their viewers will hopefully check out your channel too. Collaborating helps everyone involved, but simply playing games with people you know will improve your videos as well. You'll be able to create better videos if you had good chemistry with the people you're playing with. It'll help create a more friendly, familiar atmosphere for the viewer. If you're having a good time, your viewers will probably be having a good time too. Make use of the description box and tags. The first 3 lines of your description will show above the show more box, so make use of this by talking about the video itself in the first line and maybe some social media links or a link to another video in the other lines underneath them. I've had to change titles before because they initially weren't things that people would search for, so feel free to change your titles, descriptions and tags to things that people would actually search for. The tags are where you can get a little bit more specific with this. You can branch off into things that would be remotely related to the video, but try not to use popular YouTubers' names in your tags, as people will end up disliking your videos if they watch them and they aren't actually what they're searching for. Put some real effort into your thumbnails. The title of the video might be important for search engine optimization or SEO, but the thumbnail is where you can really get creative. This is where you can put something quirky or interesting which you couldn't fit into the title. Learn how to use programs like Photoshop. There are dozens of tutorials to teach you how to create things in Photoshop, but you can also just learn by doing. For example, my current thumbnails, I do enjoy them and I think they're not too bad. They could be better, but they're far better than where they were before. I used to make my old thumbnails in Paint and they were much lower quality. You can probably make better ones than I do at the moment. It just takes time and practice. Designing thumbnails is actually super enjoyable once you find a couple of designs that work for you. And that's probably about everything that I can think of at the moment, but I have been talking for a little while, so we'll recap. Make sure you find a niche, whatever it might be. Making content will be much easier if you enjoy what you're doing. Don't do YouTube for the money, do it for the love of being creative. Be consistent and try and upload on a schedule. Comment on other people's YouTube videos, but don't spam. Leave creative and constructive feedback. Make quality content, consistently try and improve. And lastly, put some real effort into your thumbnails. If you follow what I've said here, hopefully you'll be able to grow and improve as a YouTuber. And like I said before, if you intend on taking YouTube seriously, don't be like Johnny Knobhead and end up with 1,000 subscribers and 200 views. Just remember to be yourself and always look to improve. Thank you very much for listening. Hopefully you can take away something from this, even if you might have already heard some of these tips before. This has been Luke from Less Than Average Gaming, and I hope you guys have an above average day, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye!